Hi guys.
Hey, what's going on?
Hope everyone's doing good during this time. Tonight we don't have that many questions, so we're just gonna jump right into it, and it should be very short and sweet. Want to go with the first one? You want me to read it?
You can read it.
Okay.
Cause I'm in giggle mode right now.
All right. Well, focus.
Okay, focus. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Question number 1: how would you gain trust back after being hurt so many times and really love them and want it to work out? Want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. We talked about forgiveness last week. It definitely takes some time to forgive people when the trust is broken or when someone has hurt you, and it doesn't happen overnight. That person that has caused the problem in the relationship should really show that they're really working and trying to be a better person, and that they're not going to continue to make that same mistake. And the person that is hurt should, if they're going to stay and work it out, they should work on trying to forgive. And prayer is number one way to work on that. Counseling with spiritual counselors or real counselors.
Yeah.
Not like, Tamika and I, we're not counselors,
Yeah.
by the way.
No. But that's just like, I think it's just letting that guard down. Also, with trust, like you said, you was talking about forgiveness. I think that's something, like I said, we talked about last week. You got to kind of let that person in. I think it's a lot of times I think that people try to take they'll take advantage of someone that's hurt, because if you really, really love somebody and really want to be with them, they'll take advantage of that hurt. They'll take advantage of your weaknesses and that you are hurt. So I think you guys got to know your self-worth, just kind of people feed off of low self-esteem and things like that. So I think that's something that you kind of got to take in consideration.
Absolutely. That's good. Okay, number 2. How do I deal with how others think of me? Examples such as family.
Whew. For me, I'll start that one off. I can't lie. Like, I don't care. I mean,
Michael's better at that.
I am. I'm that person that I don't care how people think of me. I am who I am. But I will say I try my best to do right by people. So as long as I'm doing what's right and trying to walk like God more say, I would say I don't care how people think about me. I don't care if they like what I look like or anything that I do. I really don't care. Like I said, if I know it's wrong or if it's something I got to work on, then just tell me that. But like, I don't know. I have met people like that though. That's really bothered by that.
I can best speak on it.
Okay.
Because there's times that I've been bothered by, people that I feel that doesn't have something nice to say or always have something to say. And the Michael has definitely helped me with like, don't worry about, forget them and I think probably with females, but I'm not sure. Males might feel the same way, but I know a lot of females, that really bothers them sometimes. And especially when you expect like the most support sometimes, and then those be the people that have something kind of like negative to say. But yeah, you just really can't worry about, like, I have my moments where I get frustrated and I'll be like, look, okay, I'm trying not to go off. That's where I'm at now. But it's times, and I feel like to piggyback off what Michael said, like doing right by people, as long as I'm being respectful by it, I don't feel any way about it. And that's just with anybody, because anytime sometimes when you're doing something different, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad.
Correct.
That they're not used to, or you're doing something different from the rest of the family or from the rest of the friends or just people, whatever groups or whatever that you're affiliated with, people in general, they're going to have something to say. I mean, it could be something as simple as, why you eat that? And and you could be really affected by that, but it's just like, hey, this what I want to eat. Why do you care?
Yeah.
Why do you care?
And I agree. I think, like I said, I was talking to somebody, and they was telling me how they just gotta have everybody like them as a person. I was just like, really, shocked that, I'm not naive to certain things, but I did not know people real deal would do anything just to be liked or just to fit in. So I don't think that's me personally. Like I said, that's their prerogative, but I don't think that that's a good thing, or you'll do whatever it is to fit in or for everybody to like you. I think that's going back to last week. I think that is kind of one of those personal issues or personal things that you just gotta. One day you may have just had an aha moment of, hey, you look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, you know what? Hey, it is what it is. This is who I am. I'm walking in my truth, whatever it is, and you just continue to move forward in that area. But like I said, with family members and friends, you can't please everybody.
Yeah, so. And that's why I said, whether you're doing something great and you have like 100 people coming, and like you're gonna still have that 1 or 2 people that be like, who they think they is or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like you can't worry about that. Like that's ridiculous. And I just saw my friend Jasmine just shared a Facebook video, which was very encouraging. A lady was complaining about her neighbor's house was something that was like dirty from their house, and she didn't like it, but it was visible to everybody. And so she didn't like it about them. But then she went inside of her garage where there was a lot of junk, and she was like explaining where that junk is showing on the outside, but hers is hidden in the inside. Doesn't mean that we both don't have junk. So anybody that's worried about you, they have their own issues that they need to worry about. And so that's why I really don't understand why so many people spend so much time worried about what other people are doing.
Yeah, I 1,000% agree with that.
Number 3 kind of ties into that one. How do I deal with what they say about me and how it affects my life on how I do things? Just
yeah, that's like I said, that's kind of just ties in the same thing as number 2. Just trying to
can't be a people pleaser because I'm telling you.
Let me say something. I remember back in a few years ago, we was talking to our pastor Pitts and co-pastor, and I remember one time he told us, he was like, hey, people gonna talk about you regardless, no matter whether you doing right by them or you doing wrong by them. It doesn't matter. People are just gonna talk about you, and I 1,000% agree with that. Like I said, no matter what you're doing or what you're trying to do, it's just gonna happen. Like I said, you just gotta get going back to question 1. You gotta know your self-worth and knowing that, hey, this is it. This is who I am. You get what you see. Don't try to please everybody because you're not gonna do it. And
you're not gonna be able to please. You're not gonna be able to please everybody. Everybody have different likes and dislikes. We're all created to be different people and have different thoughts and different mindsets. So again, that goes together. And that was pretty much really all the questions. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna jump right into topics. How's the pandemic affecting our family?
I'll start off. I felt like the pandemic actually affected our family in a major way. I was talking to one of my best friends, Darius, the other day, and I remember before we moved here, Jazz and I was kind of bumping heads, and I think it was really just anticipation of moving. I was in Tampa, Jazz was in Birmingham, and it was just I feel like we definitely handled the best that we could, and it was rough. It was really rough. And I remember he was like, hey bro, like the time is gonna, like it's just y'all just gotta move, and then everything's gonna smooth and pan itself out. And lo and behold, when we got here, like it was at the very beginning of the pandemic, and everybody was quarantined, and we had to be together, and we had to, kind of find our new norm. We're in a new spot. We're not close to home. It was just super, super different. But to me, I felt like it was just a blessing in disguise, honestly, because like I felt like we got to know each other more, Yes, well, of course, like I said, we had those same problems that everybody else had, but at the end of the day, like we real deal we came close as a family. We got to know each other again, from being separated with training for so long. I feel like we got to know each other more. So I really feel like, to me personally, I feel like it affected our family in a positive way. Mm-hmm. But like I said, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not the person that just want to be away from the family all the time too. So I don't know. I thought it was pretty good.
Okay. I agree, and we've been, I've been trying to make things like fun and creative,
Yeah.
being in the house because normally we're at a restaurant, for Cinco de Mayo, stuff like that. But we're trying to make it fun and play games and just trying to keep everybody busy and not repeat the same things. So it's been good. Only complaint for me that I have is I have been out of work for a couple of years, and so when I first got here, I was like ready to go work mode. Like I'm ready to go to work, and then they shut down everything. And I was like, okay, this will be about a couple of weeks. Folks get in their house and they do right, everything open back up. They delayed the school here 2 weeks, and I was like, okay, the kids going to school at the end of the month. Everything gonna go into into place the way it's supposed to be. That didn't happen. So the only thing for me, I really like to work and like move around. So that's the only thing that might personally affect me different is that I am not currently working. So I was ready to just dive right back in it. So I am looking forward to going back to work soon. So when this is over, so when everything get back to normal, I don't think it's gonna be over as soon as everybody's predicting it to be over. I don't think so, but hey, I don't know all the answers or no answers when it comes to that at all.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, the next topic.
It goes the same. Has the pandemic helped or made our relationship better? If so, how?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So we pretty much answered that.
Yeah, we've been able to watch a couple of movies, relax a little bit, cook.
Spend a lot of quality time, to be honest. Like I said, making a lot of memories. Like I said, I know that TikTok thing was something that a lot of people was just, jumping on, and I think like I said, I really think it's a positive thing, at the end of the day. I don't know if it's true about they getting all the information, all that stuff. I don't know about all that, but if you're using it for the right thing, and like you said, you're building memories and making memories, a lot of these memories our kids are gonna remember for forever. We can always look back on these things, I think, in the future. So I think, like I said, overall, it's been positive.
Absolutely. And anything else you want to tell the people?
Nah, like be safe. Wash your hands, man. Like I said, we don't want no more COVID patients in the hospital. So y'all wash your hands and stay in the house. Or if you go out, use a mask. Yeah, social distance, 6 feet. Man, that's it. Yeah.
And I still have to say this. A lot of people might disagree, and that's fine. We just talked about that. But if you don't have to go out to all these places just yet, don't go. That's just my suggestion. A lot of people might not agree, but sometimes we jump back out there too fast. It can be worse.
Yeah, I just feel like another word to the people, just ease into
the normal.
To the normal, yeah. Cause like I said, when everybody just go right back into it, and we don't have the right test out and all the proper equipment, and we just gonna be right back into the same situation. So, like I said, just mask up if you have to go out. So. That's it. That's it,
guys.
That's the OverStreet's.
That's the OverStreet's. Chatting with the OverStreet's this week. And hit us up for questions.
Yeah.
Or topics. And we'll just talk about them. And I understand sometimes if it's hard for you to reach out or say something because nobody's in your business. But I do understand that, And so even if you're just watching, we're happy that you're watching. So.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like I said, we believe us. Like I said, between us, we don't disclose anybody information or who said what or who asked a certain question. We'll never do that. Like I said, I'm not built from that cloth. So we won't do that. So like I said, if y'all have any other questions, just go ahead and send them to Jazz. Everybody been sending their questions to Jazz, so y'all send y'all questions to Jazz. I haven't got any questions, so
you be at work, babe. It's all good.
Yeah, but.
Send my husband a message, y'all, a question. Send him a question.
No, it's cool. Like I said, I'm liking to answer it this way. It's fine. Whichever way y'all do it.
All right, guys.
Y'all have a good one.
Until next time.
Peace.